This is Activity 111 on page 47, Navigating and Editing Data in Forms. We have Cabin Rentals 1 open with no database objects open. You will explore the database's forms to become familiar with the user interface provided by the database developer. You will then use the forms to browse customer data, looking for customers who are late on payments or have overpaid their accounts. Number 1, open a form. Scroll the navigation pane so you can see Form Contractors, located here. And we're going to double click to open this form. In this form, you can view, enter, and modify data in the database. Various data entry controls are shown, along with labels identifying what information is contained within them. Number 2, navigate within the form view. Observe the record navigation bar along the bottom. You can see you are viewing record 1 of 12 contractor records. On the navigation bar, select the controls to try them out. You have your next record. Your next record moves you to the next record in the table. You have previous record, moves to the previous record in the table. You have the last record, moves to the last record in the table. If you select next record after the last record, a new record will be shown. You have the first record button, which moves you to the first record in the table. And then you have the new record button, which moves to the new record row. If you enter data, it will be saved in the new record. We're going to navigate to record number 8. The data in record 8 is for the company named Take 5 Woodworks. We're going to click within the address field, and we're going to press F2 to select all of it, and we're going to overwrite this with Brass Band Alley. We're going to tab to move to the next field, which is City. Observe the fields in this form. Most are free text entry. Active is a checkbox, and Services is shown as a small data sheet within a single column list. Take 5 Woodworks is currently shown as providing only carpentry services. In the Services field, we're going to select the blank cell beneath Carpentry. And you can see that a drop-down arrow displays. To add a new service, you can pick the service from the drop-down list. We're going to select that drop-down, and it shows the list of services. This list is provided by data in the Table Services Types table. We're going to select Flooring and press Enter. Take 5 Woodworks is now shown as supporting carpentry and flooring services. Number 3, examine the record source for the services drop-down list. In the navigation pane, you're going to double-click on Table Services Types. This table is the source of services shown in the services drop-down list. Storing lookup values in a table like this makes it easy to add more services in the future. You would just add another record to this table. We're going to close Table Services Type, and we can close our Contractors tab as well. Number 4, launch a complex user interface built-in access using nested forms. In our navigation pane, notice the names of the various forms. The database developer named some of the forms starting with FRM for form and others starting with FSub for subform. The forms in this database were developed to work together as a system in which some forms may contain other forms nested within them. This creates a complex user interface for viewing the database's data like a custom software application. In the navigation pane, we're going to double-click on Form Main. Examine the form. This form was intended to be the main entry point for accessing the forms-based user interface for the cabins. A user could work with the database completely from forms like this, possibly without ever having to use table datasheets directly. A layout with buttons, tabs, and images provides a much more user-friendly interface than raw datasheets. A menu is provided at the top of the form to support navigation to other forms. Tabbed pages are provided within a form to provide logical groupings of information. A record navigator at the bottom of the form provides familiar standard navigation from one record to another. So you can see that along the bottom here. Number 5, use a menu to load a different subform. Examine the menu at the top of the main form. The main form provides navigation buttons to enable you to load different subforms. The button highlighting shows the cabins form is currently loaded. In the menu buttons at the top of the main form, we're going to select Contractors. The Contractors form, which you examined earlier, is loaded underneath the main navigation buttons. The Contractors navigation button is now highlighted to show which form is selected. Number 6, navigate through cabin data using a record navigator and tabbed pages. In the menu buttons at the top of the main form, we're going to select Cabins and examine the cabin record navigation at the bottom of the form. The view focuses on the database from the perspective of a particular cabin. There are 6 cabins in the database. You are currently viewing information about cabin 1 of 6, known as Campbell Lodge. The record navigator's navigation and search capabilities work in a form the same way as in a datasheet. Using the cabin record navigator at the bottom of the form, navigate to record 6 of 6. So this is Moose Antler Cottage. We're going to select the Features tab. Here you can see features of the Moose Antler Cottage in a subform. We're going to select the Bookings tab. Here you can see current bookings of the Moose Antler Cottage within another subform. The cabin has only been booked twice, including the booking you made for Bob Davis. We're going to select the Maintenance tab next. No maintenance tasks have been recorded for Moose Antler Cottage yet. In the cabin record navigator at the bottom of the form, we're going to select the previous record, and this will show number 5 of 6. The record for the Sam's Point Retreat cabin is shown. The user interface is still showing the Maintenance tab, and you can see that one maintenance task has been recorded for this cabin. In the cabin record navigator at the bottom of the form, continue selecting the previous record button, noticing the various maintenance records shown for each cabin. So here's for 4, which is Napoleon's Last Retreat, 3, Bill's Bungalow, 2, Shawangunk Lodge, and back to 1 for Campbell Lodge. A tabbed interface with nested forms can provide a user-friendly way to browse through data involving multiple related tables. Number 7, use nested record navigators. In the menu buttons at the top of the main form, we're going to select Customers. Observe the information in the Customers form. Customer data coming from Table Customers is shown at the top of the Customers form. The bottom half of the form contains a subform that shows bookings for the selected customer. The record navigator at the bottom of the customer's form is labeled Customer. This record navigator enables you to move among different customer records. Another record navigator is now shown for bookings. This record navigator belongs to the subform. So this is for the subform, and this is for the customer's form. So this shows the cabins that the customers have booked. Using the Customer Record Navigator, in the search box, we're going to type Davis. And this navigates us to record 16 of 22, which is Bob Davis. Observe the data shown for Bob Davis. Bob Davis has made 3 bookings. That's shown here, 1 of 3. His first booking was for Shawangunk Lodge in October 2018. Again, that's shown here, with a total cost of $515. For that booking, Mr. Davis made 1 payment of $150, shown here, but he still owes $365, his balance due. The total amount Mr. Davis owes for all of his bookings is $2,032.30, shown here. In the Bookings Record Navigator, select the Next Record button to move to Bob Davis's second booking. So here's the booking one. We're going to hit Next to move to number 2. And this shows for Bill Bungalow in February 2019. And Bob still owes a balance of $100.30. And if we move to number 3, this is for Moose Antler Cottage in February 2026, and his balance due for this is $1,567. Navigate through the custom records to determine which other customers owe a balance on their rentals. So I'll go to the next one after Bob. Jay does not. Henry does not. Dave Grisman, no. Let's see, who else? All right, let me start from the beginning. Okay, James Kreenoff owes $487.50. Art Nouveau, $258. Doug Ride owes $360. Charlie Green, $595. Abe Norman owes $493.50. And then we're back at Bob. So those that I listed still owe a balance. All right, we can leave this open for our next activity.